Okay, this is the video inspection for quote 4845. We've been asked to come out and check for any leaks and quote to repair as necessary. One of the first things I notice is all the calcification around the outside of the bottom of the water stop angle here. You can see that there's coming from a leaking shower with a moisture meter. Bottom of this wall here is all wet outside. Got discoloured grout here all running through into this timber. That's all wet right through here to the carpet. There is a wet spot just there as well on the carpet. And then bottom of the walls basically wet right throughout the shower. It's wet sort of through the bottom two rows everywhere. Now, fairly dry around them. It's a little bit wet just there, but it's borderline. It's not too bad around the actual mixer and the shower head. I get a massively high reading right here though in the middle of the breech. So that's sort of the midway point in between the mixer and the breech. It is the pretty much smack in the middle of the second tile underneath the shower head when you send a plumber out here. The wettest point that I can find is right there. I would recommend a plumber come out and pressure test. If they're losing any pressure, like there's a massive amount of moisture in that wall. All the grout around that tile appears to be perfect. It's not cracked. I can't see any reason for that to be as wet as what it is, unless there's some plumbing issue. The shower base itself though also leaks. Shower should sound nice and solid. This top here is pretty much hollow in underneath. Also the floor waste hasn't been fitted correctly either. It's all open underneath, so you can see there's an exposed bed in there, so that's getting saturated every time they have a shower. There's no connection collar for the waste down into the pipe. Basically, it also looks like it's been screeded to this point here being the lowest point of the shower by the looks of it. I imagine that it wouldn't drain that well. At this point, the only way I can see of fixing this one is to pull it up and retile the floor and bottom row. So we've got to pull at least the bottom row, if not row and a half, being a small cut tile. It'd be, as I said, at least that bottom section, probably the next one up as well. Re-waterproofing and re-screeding the floor, then retiling it all. All these tiles will break coming out. They're all brick rendered walls as well. So there may be patch rendering involved, waterproofing, screeding, retiling, doing a reseal, refitting the shower screen. So there's a bit of work in this one, and it is currently leaking fairly badly. As I said, it's into the bottom of this timber door frame here already, and that will rot that out. And there's also a wet spot on the carpet. Now that's only all going to get worse. As I said though, I would definitely recommend getting a plumber out here to investigate what's going on with that high moisture there in the breech area. That's about it. Any questions, don't hesitate to give us a call.